The way we live this life will determine the way we go into the next life. The next life is no more coming back, no changing, no second chance, no third chance. When we die, when we leave this earth, based on the way we've lived this life, will determine the way we live that life. Do you get it? Many people have left their bodies, and it's, when you leave your body, I've not experienced it myself, but I've been around enough people to see how it works. When you leave this body, there's some people, there's a lady we went to, I led her to Christ, and we went back to pray with her. She fell over, and from that she's deteriorated. When we went to her house in Croydon, she looked at us, her eyes were sparkling. And she looked at, and I see this, all the people, they look, the Christians, they look at you, but they're looking past you. They see something we can't see. And they're laughing, they're smiling. But then I've never been to the ones yet where it's unsaved, because I haven't done the unsaved ones on deathbed, but I've done a lot of the Christians on deathbed. And most of them are smiling when they're dying, they're looking and they're smiling. So when you leave this earth, based on your lifestyle, your commitment, your dedication to God, your willingness to hear His word, do His word, obey His word, will determine where you go. And in the next life, there's only two places we can go. What are they? North or south? Once we're in that place, the power choice is gone. When any of us here leave this earth, all the things we did wrong that we now want to repent of and change, it's too late. The state we die in is the state we must remain in. If you die with unforgiveness in your heart, you can't now say, Lord, bless them. Listen, this week I had a guy who used our name in another country. Our logo, you see this logo, this eagle you see on our eagle, this is no small thing. This is things I worked on for many years. We started with just an eagle. Then I got it shaped another way. Then I got it another way. I paid a lot of money to get it the way I wanted it. And eventually I saw it, and this is the eagle I saw in here. Not anyone else's eagle. This is the eagle, and I preach a message on the eagle stirs her nest, right? So the eagle for me is not just a logo. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall. And the way the eagle is, the eagle knows how to renew its youth. So the name the eagle means a lot to me. And I saw this guy using our logo, and the first thing, I'd phoned lawyers in the country, set them on him to take that thing back. But when I did that, I felt conviction on the inside. And the guy emailed me. I got his email. I said, take it down. And I've got this conviction on the inside. And when I said, God, I'm so sorry. Because that's not the Christian way. I'm telling you, I'm not perfected yet. I'm almost there, but it's a long ways to go. But when I did it out of anger. So if I continue with that, that's a seed I'm sowing into my life that may keep me out of heaven when you die. Because how many of you know in this life, people are going to do a lot of wrong things to you? People are going to, it's normal. He says, Psalms 34:19 says, many are the afflictions of the righteous. So if it stopped there, I would be concerned. But he goes on to say, but, B-U-T, the Lord delivers us from all of them. So all I've got to do is continue in this journey. I've had people try to destroy my life. You won't even believe the lengths they go to. I have nothing against any single one of them. Because at the end of the day, if I hold on to what they do to me, God's going to hold on to what I've done to other people. So what you have to learn to do is, how are you going to live this life based on this life we live now, the way we live it now, the way you treat your wife. How many know God is very specific about the way men should treat their wife? In fact, he said it this way: men, honor your wives, lest your prayers be hindered. This is how God sees the wife, that he will block our prayers if we don't treat our wives right. Ooh. Men, that explains to you why you're still driving the old banger and not get a new car. You keep asking God for it. He says no. He's rejecting your prayer. Because until you learn to treat your wife right, if he says to us, bless those that curse us, pray for those that despitefully use us. If our enemy is hungry, feed him. If our enemy is thirsty, give him drink. How much more should we be making up with our husbands and wives? The unforgiveness you keep it in your heart towards each other is what's going to keep you out of heaven when you close your eyes. And at that point, you'll be like, oh God, I love them. Please, God, give me another chance. Give me another chance. You can't get another chance. While we have this life in us now, he says, I set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Choose life. Choose life that you and your seed may live. That means that my choices now affects the next generation. The way I treat people now is going to affect the next generation. If I choose life, which is godly life, and if I choose heaven, we have a power choice. You can say, Lord, send me to hell. You know you could do that. Some of you are like, this is depressing today, Pastor. I'm helping you because if you get this, it will change your life. You can choose. We have the choice. How many know when Adam was in the garden and Eve was in the garden, God was not off somewhere to another planet. God is omnipresent. God was there when Adam held the fruit in his hand. And when God says, Adam, where are you? It wasn't God didn't know where he is. King David says, if I make my bed in hell, you're there. Wherever I go, you're there. God is omnipresent, and he'll watch us and allow us to the freedom of choice. But our choices today will determine what happens when we go to the next life. So the way I choose to live this life will determine the life I live when I leave this earth.